Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so glad you're here. So today I prepared a 1-hour power vinyasa class all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of variations of side plank pose. The message is about becoming an ambassador of love. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. I'm Susan Smelt. If you follow me on Spotify at Never Better Yoga, we are going to go ahead and press that play button together right now. Then come with me. Just take a seat right at the top of your mat, a crisscross, easy seat, a little sukhasana. Take your hands and slip them beneath your kneecaps onto your shins. Round your back, tuck your chin, and roll back on your sits bones. And just hold right here. So with your chin tucked towards your chest, you can feel the stretching in the back side of your body, your neck, your spine, all the way to your tailbone. And then bend your arms and let your heart come right through the gateway of your arms. Retract your shoulders, stretch your neck out, and look up. Now, do that again. Exhale as you roll back. Make it nice and smooth. Inhale as you rock forward, scooping your heart through, bending your elbows, retracting your shoulders, and looking up. 3 more sets, really moving the spine and your breath. Exhaling, rocking forward, and inhaling. Letting your Ujjayi pranayama breath move in and out through your nose, creating that sound that you can hear. One last time, exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, lift up and arch. Now, slip your hands right onto your kneecaps and take a little spin around. You're going to go ahead and let your waistband move around your sit bones. Now, your elbows can bend. The circles need not be big, just make them full, make them complete. So we are focusing today on ways to be love. Now reverse that direction. If you look love up, sometimes in the dictionary it talks about it being a feeling. And I just keep thinking, this is my chapter. This love topic is one of my favorites. Spin around in the opposite direction. But I really do believe that love is an action. It's an action, it's a decision. And yes, the feelings come in, but if we lead our life by our feelings, oh boy, they change every 10 seconds. So love is an action, a deed. So today, we're going to become ambassadors of love. Now, sweep your arms as you stabilize your spine out and up, overhead. Just tip up and over with your tented finger pad on the left. Your right arm's going to tip up and over. Now, take your right hand and slip it behind your right ear. Open your heart and chest to the sky. Exhale, elbow to elbow, contract. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale and contract. Pull in, bow down. Inhale, open and expand. One last time, exhale, pull in. Now stay right here. Walk your hands to the left side of your mat, drawing a long line of energy on the right side of your body. Now walk your hands right into the center and lengthen out from your tailbone to the tips of your fingers. Keep the tips of your fingers pressing into the earth. Lengthen your spine, then walk your hands back. Take the finger pads tented behind your back. Roll your shoulder heads up and back. Lean back and lift your heart. Now neutralize your spine and put the opposite leg on top. A little crisscross switch. Sweep your arms out and up. Tent the right finger pads. Left arm lifts up and over. So an ambassador is a person who acts as a representative. Slip that left hand behind your ear. Exhale, left elbow to right. A promoter of a specified activity. Open back up. Do that again. Exhale, pull in. Now that specified activity is love. So our goal is to become love ambassadors today. Now, hold right here on the contraction, left elbow toward right. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Draw from the left pinky finger to your left sit bone, that long line of energy. Now, walk your hands into the front and bow your head down. Walk your hands back, slip them behind your body again. Roll the shoulder heads back. Draw the elbows toward each other. Expand your heart. Stretch your neck, the throat chakra. Now just let your legs come straight out in front of your body. Flex your feet. Kind of even bounce out the legs. You might even pick up your sit bones and let them rock back. Sweep your arms out and up on the inhale. Exhale, dive over your legs. Dandasana, staff pose. So to love is to act lovingly. Now rise back up, breathe in. Take the left hand forward, right hand back, breathe out. Right hand behind the body, behind the hip, thumb in, tented finger pads, left bicep by your cheekbone. Sit up super tall, both arms levitate toward the sky. Spread your fingers wide, pull your belly in, right hand forward, left hand back. Left hand slips behind, so it's thumb in, pinky finger out. Right bicep by your cheekbone. Arc up and back. Now walk your hands down again alongside your legs as you bow over. Breathe. So to love is to act lovingly, but let me tell you, we don't always feel like it. And by nature, we usually don't, because by nature, we're kind of selfish, where we think about ourselves, whereas love is the act of being selfishless, or selflessness is the quality that we want to cultivate. Now, walk your body up, slip your forearms down behind you. Forearms down, palms down, legs are still straight, thigh bones pressing down, feet flexed. Lift your heart up, fish pose. Now you could keep your chin in, or you can tip your head up and back. Now walk yourself up, cross your legs, come onto your hands and your knees. So hands are going to be spread nice and wide. Now we're going to do some protraction of the shoulder blades, which means you're going to round just the shoulder blades It's a rounded style. And then see if you can melt the shoulder blades. So the action comes through this straight arm, hands and knees style tabletop, but we're protracting the shoulders and then we're retracting. So it's a very slight move in between the blades of your shoulders. Protract meaning pushing apart and rounding. Retracting meaning softening, drawing the tips of your blades together. 2 more times with just the shoulders. Protract on the round, which is the style that we want to invite into our plank pose, and then soften. 1 more time. Exhale, protract, push away the earth, and then soften the shoulders. Now, pick up the heel of the right hand. Drop it down. Pick up the heel of the left hand so your finger pads and knuckles are trying to stay down. Now we're going to go side to side. Heel of the hand lifts. Heel of the hand on the left lifts. Now right, it really should stretch out your fingers and you can feel those knuckle bases being rooted and grounded. 1 more time on each side. And then go ahead and take the right hand, flip it all the way around, if that serves you, and just very gently rock back and forth. So we're really warming up the wrists and the forearms. Now, if you want to tuck your toes under and rock way back, peeling off the heel of your hand, then so be it, and rock forward. Shoulders actually go over the wrists, so back and forth. Now flip that hand around and try the other one. Left hand all the way around. Rock back and forth. Should feel kind of good. Even a lot of the wrist and hand situations, a lot of stuff happens to get it tied up and in knots. We do a lot of texting, typing, driving, shoveling, whatever activity you got going on. There's a lot of action in there, and keeping mobility and strength in our wrists and forearms, just really a very important part of our yoga practice. Now, shift your hands, one right and one left, and I just want you to rock to the right and then to the left. It's just a shift, right to left. Yeah, now turn that shift into a circle with your hips so you can go around. Now, if you prefer bending your elbows on that circular motion, so be it. Keep your breath flowing and going. So breathing in and out through your nose is such a gift to be able to practice and let your breath just wash over your body and really create an atmosphere of being present. No matter what's going on around you, either upstairs, downstairs, outside, inside, really stay right in this place today, practicing being an ambassador of love, which means we're going to be a person who acts as a representative or a promoter of love, that selflessness. We're going to get over ourselves today. Now, with your toes tucked under, walk your hands up your thighs. Now, bring your hands right to your heart center. If this is too much on your feet or on your knees, no worries, just lift up and off. But pull your chin to your chest and just stay right here. So I want to share with you just a few words from Gandhi. He says, I offer you peace. I offer you love. I offer you friendship. I see your beauty. I hear your need. I feel your feelings. My wisdom flows from the highest source, your faith. I salute that source, that faith in you. Let us work together for unity and love. Now, if that brings a purpose for your practice today, an intention or a prayer that you would like to dedicate this time towards, take this opportunity to seal it into your heart with that Anjali Mudra hand gesture. Hands pressing together, chin to chest, eyes closed. Once you have your intention, open your eyes, lace your hands, and draw them up overhead, lifting your hips off your heels if they're not. Soften the elbows and let your hands rest right on your head. Rotate left elbow forward, right elbow back. Come back to the center, left elbow back, right elbow forward. Beautiful. Now, release that connection. Lace your hands in that Kali Mudra style, meaning the index fingers slide down the back of your body as you retract your shoulders and look up. Now, release that connection. Hands and knees go chin, chest, belly, slither right on down to your mat, prone. Let your heart lift for Bhujangasana Cobra. Hips are grounded. Exhale, lower back down. Do that again. Inhale, retract the shoulders, rise up. Maybe up dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, which would be palms of hands, tops of feet. Exhale, take your body into downward facing dog. Now your hands are going to be the width of your shoulders with a very specific rooting of the index knuckle and thumb knuckle. Pedal through your feet just a little bit side to side. Now from your down dog, walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Go ahead and heel your feet and toes, maybe further than your hips apart. Soften your knees, capture one hand on each bicep and hang in ragdoll. Now, ragdolls just kind of hang out. Let your navel draw into your spine. If you're interested in a gentle sway or shift, let the energy come from the earth, up through your feet and right out the crown of your head. Now hold up in the center. Any kind of unforgiveness, shake it out. Any offense, anything that is troubling you, any of the uncertainty that surrounds us, any of the plans that keep getting postponed or delayed for whatever reason. Usually all these circumstances are external. Just let this spill out and draw into this place where we can make those decisions to be that ambassador of love and make the difference in the life of someone else today. Draw that yes back in, knowing that you're up for that challenge. You are going to get over yourself today, and we are going to express our love actions. Now let your hands come on your shins, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold back down, breathe out. Do that 2 more times. Pump the heart forward, halfway lift, tabletop style, breathe in. Exhale, fold back down. 1 last time. Inhale, rise up, halfway lift. I salute that source of faith in you. Now rise up, breathe in. Spread your hands nice and wide. Lace them on top. This time, bend your elbows. Lean up and over to the right. Now, right hand on your right hip. Left arm keeps stretching up and over. Look up and under that left arm. Just like we did seated, slip the left hand behind your ear. Now, contract and bend your knees. Left elbow toward right. Inhale, stand back up, open up. Exhale, come back down with bent knees. Left elbow toward right. Inhale, open up. Last time. Exhale, cross over the body. Inhale, open up, stretch your arms out and up, breathe in. Lace the hands, flip the thumbs forward, pinkies back. Let your hands go ahead and lean to the left. So you're laterally stretching to the left. Left hand on left hip. Right arm now stretches up and over for a deep side bend. Now slip the right hand behind your ear. Exhale, cross over your body. Right elbow to left. Work the oblique muscles. Open back up. Exhale, cross it back down. Inhale, open and expand. Last time. Exhale, cross over and down. Inhale up, stretch your arms up to the sky. This time, left hand forward, right hand back, right hand hip pocket. Lift the left arm, arc up and back. Inhale the arms up, right hand forward, left hand back. Keep the hips square, left hand hip pocket. Offer it up and back. Now, hinge, bend, and fold. Keep your legs wide and walk right on out into a high plank with a wide-legged stance. Now, protract your shoulders. Shift your heels to the right. Vashisthasana, a little modified variation, side plank, left arm up and overhead. Breathe. Come back to that wide-legged straddle plank. Take a push-up halfway down. Optional, of course. Inhale, straight arm, high plank. Shift the legs, Vashisthasana, to the left, heels to the left. Right arm up and overhead. Hold. Come back to that wide-legged plank. Draw your hips back to a wide-legged down dog. Take your hands and grip the mat, pushing your arms forward and legs back. Beautiful. Now, bring your hands back to the width of your shoulders and your feet back to the width of your hips. Inhale the right leg up, roll open at the hip. Inner knee, outer upper tricep, tap it. Inhale, stretch the right leg long, straight, and strong. Inhale, right knee, left tricep, work that oblique again. Inhale, stretch it up, roll open at the hip. Right foot steps outside the right pinky finger. Spin the left heel down. Walk your hands to the left side. So you're walking your hands right off your mat. Draw your hips back in the opposite direction. Keep the arms active, tented finger pads. Now walk back to the center. Pick up the left heel. Maybe maha the right foot a little bit. Keep the back kneecap lifted. Really opening that inner thigh on the right and that hip flexor on the left. Now, glide your hips back, dig the right heel in, look back at the left kneecap. Inhale, shift forward, open up that right hip. Exhale, dive back down, looking at the left kneecap. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, dive, glide those hips up and back. Now this time, let the left knee drop. Left hand stays down. If you want more, sweep the right hand back. More than that, hand to foot, kick the shin out and open up the heart. Now release that connection, pop up that left kneecap. Hop to the top of your mat in a wide-legged seated half pose. So your knees are bent, feet are wide, arms are reaching forward, ribs toward thighs, tailbone back. Sweep the hands, lace them, dive over your legs. Bend the right knee, turn open to the left. Bend the left, turn open to the right. Release that connection, heel, toe your feet all the way together at the top of your mat. Sweep your arms out and up on the inhale. On the exhale, pull your hands right to the center of your heart. On the inhale, offer your arms up, look up, part the sky with your arms floating down as you bend and cascade over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through your vinyasa flow. Inhale up, exhale back, downward facing dog. Levitate the left leg up, roll open at the hip. Pull the right hip back, keep balance in both of your arms. Left inner knee, outer upper left tricep. Inhale, stretch it back, long, straight, and strong. Exhale, left knee, right tricep, work the oblique. Inhale, stretch it back, then roll open at the hip. Yawn that hip open. Beautiful. Now step the left foot to the outside of that left pinky finger. Spin the right heel down so your right foot is on the 45-degree angle. There you go. Now hips draw back, arms draw forward. So it's like going into an element of traction. Breathe into it. Lengthen your spine. Come back to the center and see. Now it's only optional. Maybe you want to maha this left front foot. You keep the foot very active, but you come to the pinky edge side. It's just a little more stretch. Your back right kneecap is still lifted. Beautiful. Now draw the hips back for a modified pyramid pose, looking back at the right kneecap. Inhale, shift forward, maybe mahaing again. Exhale, glide and slide, dive back. Use your breath to wash away any impurities in your heart, mind, body, and soul. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Be that ambassador of love. Now, come forward. If you want more, drop that right knee. Hold right here. Now, brush and sweep that left arm back, possibly bending the right leg, catching it as you open up your heart. Breathe. Breathe. Somebody breathe. Beautiful. Now, lower the right leg in the left hand. Left toes go forward. Right toes go forward. Wide-legged squat at the top of your mat with your tailbone reaching back and arms reaching forward. Exhale, brush and sweep your hands behind your body and let the right knee bend, twist to the left. Exhale, left leg bends, twist to the right. Release the connection of your hands, heel, toe, your feet all the way together. Root to rise up, stand tall, salute your faith as you collect it and seal it into your heart. That source of faith within you helps your light and love shine. Offer it back up, part the sky, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Vinyasa, step or float it back. If you're floating back, keep bent arms. If you're stepping back to high plank, so be it. Plankasana. Also know you could take that flow right out and meet back in down dog. Now we're going to move on. Right leg's going to lift. Roll open at the hip. Inner knee, outer upper tricep, and hold. Windshield wipe the right knee to the left tricep and hold. Shoot the right foot out. Fallen triangle. Left arm up and overhead. Beautiful. Now, left hand comes down, right leg bends. Either hold in three-legged down dog or flip inside out for Kamakrasana, wild thing, creating a back bend. Right arm lifts up, right hand down, right knee right into your nose. Step it forward, crescent lunge, high lunge, breathe in. Exhale, brush and sweep your hands alongside your body, breathe out. Inhale, rise your arms up, hover the back knee down. Don't let it touch. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, brush and sweep away any uncertainty, any unforgiveness. Offer up that selflessness. Lower the back shin, let it hover. Feel the strength of your body. One last time, exhale, brush and sweep. Inhale, rise the arms up. This time, take the back knee down. Left hand forward, right hand back. Circle up and around, warrior two. Turn it into stargazer. Look up, heels in, toes out. Lace the right arm under, eagle arms, or one hand on each shoulder. Toes are out, heels are in. Now, a little sway side to side. Yeah, keep the forearms lifted. Cultivate that water element, that flow. Just move and breathe. And then take warrior two at the back of your mat. Flip the left palm, follow it with your gaze for peaceful warrior. Now make a transition to the front of your mat. Flip the right palm for peaceful warrior. Now pinwheel your hands down. Move your body through vinyasa. You can come to high plank. You could go three-legged high plank. Again, you could take the vinyasa flow out if that serves you better. Meet back in downward facing dog. Hold right here and breathe in. And breathe out. Samavriti, smooth out your breath. Do it again. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. This time I want to hear an audible ambassador of love sigh out of anything not serving you. Beautiful. Left leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. Inner knee, outer upper tricep. Tap it. Hold. Activate your core. Those bandhas. Windshield wipe that left knee to the right tricep. Shoot the left foot out. Fall in triangle. Spin the right outer edge of your foot down. Right arm up and overhead. Now you can always keep that left leg bent if that's a little better. Bring it around. Right hand down. Left leg bends. Right into three-legged dog. Or flip that flow inside out. Offer the left arm up and overhead. Bring it back around. Pull that left knee right into your nose, but pause. There is such power in pause. Step the left leg up. Each leg is on its own track of train. Rise up, crescent lunge. You've got it. Stay with it. Brush and sweep, hinge, sweep away. Cleanse, purify, clarify, offer the arms up, breathe in, bend the back shin, breathe out. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, brush and sweep. Inhale, rise up, hover the back shin down. Inhale, rise up last time. Exhale, brush and sweep. Inhale, rise up, lower the right knee to your mat. Right hand forward, left hand back. Love, we give love very clearly when we know there is nothing in it for ourselves. Whoo! Up and around, warrior two. Turn your second warrior into stargazer. Here, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Left arm laces under, bend the knees. More weight in the heels than the toes gives you a little more fluidity and ability to make that smooth shift. The shift of our practice is the gift. Shift side to side. Now, unravel back of your mat, warrior two. Steady your gaze. Tap into your center, your stability. Flip that right palm for peaceful. Keep the right shin heading to the back. Now, transition, make peaceful warrior at the front of the house. Flip the left palm, look up, keep sending the left shin forward. Pinwheel your hands down. Square your hips up. Move through that flow. You go, you flow, your style, your way of moving. Just meet back in downward facing dog. Exhaling as you send your waistband back towards your hips. Breathe out. Now we're going to add on to the same series. Lift the right leg up, roll open at the hip. Inner knee, outer upper tricep. Windshield wipe it over to the left. Shoot that right foot out, fall in triangle. Now listen up. Lower your hips down. Flex your feet. Lower your body down. It's going to take you into a wide straddle. Now you're seated on planet Earth with legs in a straddle. Sweep around with an engaged belly to the back side. Left hand outside the left leg. Push your hips back up. Fall in triangle, back of your mat. Super slow, lower your hips back down. Come back to the front. It's called pigeon pit stop. Pigeon pit stop. So right knee heads toward the right wrist, and then maybe you sweep your arms out and up. Now, plant your hands down, tuck the left toes under, swing the right leg up and back, maybe, just maybe, flip into wild thing. Left shoulder stacks over the left wrist, open it up. Right arm now lifts, and then draw that right knee in. Step it up, crescent lunge. Breathe in, rise up. Exhale, brush and sweep one time. Inhale, elevate the arms up, drop the back left knee down. Left hand forward, right hand back, left toes tucked under. Up and around, warrior two. Turn it into stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Right arm sweeps under, eagle arms in that wide horse stance. Go side to side. Let your sway be a little bit bigger. Not trying hard, trying easy. I always love that saying. People forget what you said. People forget what you do, but people will never forget how you make them feel. So as a love ambassador, you're going to make somebody, might even be somebody you don't even know, feel really good today. Now, unravel warrior two, back of your mat. Flip that left palm, reverse. Take your time. Keep the breath flowing. Now, shift to the front of your mat, warrior two. Flip the right palm for peaceful. Straighten the right leg. Bend the right arm. Left hand, right elbow, lift up and back. Now, soften the right knee. float up. You might have to slide the right foot back. Half moon pose. If you want to activate that Shavasana connection, here it is. Reach back to a bent left leg, hand to foot. Release it slowly. Barrel roll around. Get balance in your hips. Left hand down, right arm lifts. Revolved half moon with a possible Shavasana connection. Release that connection. Bend the right leg. Land the left leg back, takes you into a low lunge. You might have to do a little of adjusting. Right leg is forward, left leg is back. Now, left hand down, heel toe the right foot to jet right out of your hip. Left foot is going to go in the center of your mat and lift the right arm up and overhead. So your right leg is like a kickstand. Now, exhale, lower your hips down toward the earth, shift your gaze to the back of the house. Inhale, rise back up. Feel the strength of your body. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, rise back up. Third time's a charm. Exhale, lower back down. Create your own rainbow. Rise your hips up and hold. Now, bring it around to high plank. High plank. Shift the heels right. Lift the left arm up and overhead. Now, hold here or pick up the left knee. Or peace fingers around the left big toe. Stand up on the ceiling. Breathe. You got it. High plank, stay with it. Lower all the way down. Maybe knees. Chin, chest, belly. Maybe no vinyasa. Meet back. Down dog. Exhale, hips draw up and back. Beautiful. Hold up in your down dog. Breathe and smooth out your breath. Moving on. Left leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. Inner knee, outer upper tricep. Tap it. Windshield wipe the left knee to the right. Shoot that left foot out. Spin the right heel down. Right arm up and overhead. Now, super slowly, use your abdominal engagement. Lower your hips down. You're in a wide-legged seated Upavista fold. Flex the feet. Sweep the right hand behind the right hip. Root down, pick your hips up, fall in triangle to the back of the house. Left arm lifts, breathe. Come back down, controlled. Slow you go. Transition to the front of your mat. Pigeon pit stop. Left knee on the width. Right knee lowers. Arms might even elevate up. Exhale. Plant your hands. Beautiful options. Hug your inner thighs in. Tuck the right toes under. Sweep the left leg back behind your body. Stay or continue on to flip inside out for wild thing. Now lift the left arm up. Bring it around and kiss that left kneecap right up the center line. Love Ambassadors gives lots of hugs and kisses. Now, step it up. Crescent lunge. Rise up. Breathe in. Take that brush and sweep, that cleansing, purifying, brushing away any of that stinking thinking. Inhale, rise your arms up. Drop the back, right knee to planet Earth. Right hand forward, left hand back. Take your time. Let the crown of your head lift. Beautiful. Up and around, you know where you're going. Warrior 2. Turn your second warrior into stargazer. Heels in, toes out. Gaze up. Left arm laces under, eagle arms, or just tap your shoulders. No matter. No worries. What serves you best. Move your body. Still your mind. Move side to side. In this love action that we're going to take this week, doesn't matter if we feel like doing it. Your feelings are overrated. They'll catch up with you. We get over ourselves. A little more sway, a little more shift, a little more ease in activating that selflessness. Say it 5 times fast. Back of the mat, warrior 2. Flip the right palm. Follow it with your gaze. Peaceful. That's you. Peaceful warrior. Peaceful. Moving through the second warrior, flipping that left palm, transitioning smooth right into peaceful warrior, front of the house, left leg forward. Straighten that left leg. Reach the right arm up. Catch the left elbow. Offer it up and back. Nice tricep stretch. Now, with a softness in that left leg, I like to move the left leg back, float up, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Shine your light from the inside out. Breathe. Now, bend the right leg if you want to activate that Shavasana connection. No bend, no worries. Release and turn it into that L shape, but take your time. Barrel roll your hips around so you're squeezing your inner thighs in. Lifting the seam of the right inner thigh, right hand down, revolved half moon, pulling the crease of the left hip back. Now maybe bend the right leg, catch it with the left hand for that Shavasana connection. Beautiful. Now release it. Your hands are tented, finger pads down. Right leg steps way back. You might have to adjust. You're coming into a low lunge. Left knee stacks over toe 2 and 3. Right foot's on its own track of train. Right hand down. Heel toe the left foot. It's going to jet right out of the hip. Right out of the hip. There's your kickstand. Look down at the right foot. Come to the pinky edge side. Left arm up and overhead. Breathe. Somebody breathe. Now, lower your hips toward the earth. Take your gaze to the back of the house. Arm lowers toward that right inner thigh. Inhale, rise the hips back up. Exhale, come back down. Feel the strength of your body. Rise back up. Breathe in, create that rainbow. Last time, third time's a charm. Lower down. Inhale, rise up, hold. Step back, high plank. Shift both of your heels to the left. Side plank. You could stay right here or pick up the right leg. Or peace fingers around the right big toe. Lift the right leg up high. Stand on the ceiling. Release it all, high plank pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, down dog. Pop your heels up, bend your knees, let them land. Walk your hands up your thighs with your toes tucked. Sweep your arms out and up. Come with me. Breathe in. Exhale, brush and sweep. Bow down. Hands to the outside edges of your feet. Keep the left hand on your hip. Circle the right arm up. Exhale, brush and sweep back down. No rush, no hurry. Right hand, right hip, or possibly right heel, left arm circles. Now, keep that flow going. You're bowing down. And then you're opening up, whether it's your hip pocket or your heel. Do what serves you best. But open up to the idea of being that ambassador of love. A person who acts as a representative of a specified activity. And that activity is love. Giving with no expectation of return. If you're expecting a return, it's almost like you're trading or you're buying. Love is giving with no expectation of return. So it's kind of cool to give knowing that you're not even thinking about anything along those lines other than the gift that you decide to give. Could be a smile. Doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Could be a compliment. Compliments are like helium to a balloon. They lift people up. They keep people going. If you guys have been watching the Olympics, like that skater, Nathan Chen, he said his success was dedicated to his mom. Oh boy, his mom, she lifted him up. She stood by his side. She stood by his side no matter what, in the times of hardship, in the times of trouble, in the times when it didn't look like it was ever going to happen. Now reach your arms out and up. That's what love is. It's a decision. It's a choice. Lace your hands inside out. Bend your elbows, lift up and over to the right. It's selflessness. Come back to the center. Much easier said than done. Up and over to the left. Now, release and take your hands behind your hips and offer your heart up. Maybe hands to heels. You might want to tuck your toes under. Ustrasana, camel. Release and walk your arms forward. Hips stay high. Puppy dog. So this is where your hips are stacked over your knees. You might have to slide your knees back a little to stay on your mat. Let your heart melt. So the love chakra. Love enters the back body and exits out the front. Now go ahead and walk your hands back. Tuck your toes under and pop your hips back up to down dog. Now, you can either jump, walk, float, fly your feet through your hands. So we're going to land on our seat. You choose the way you want to go. Just get your legs in front of your body. Woo, there you go. Now, take the right leg and bend it. There you go. Now, take the right leg. Can you pick it up over the right shoulder? There you go. Now, put your hands down, but keep the right leg there. Now, can you pick your bottom up? Elephant trunk arm balance. There you go. Beautiful. Now, here's an option. If that did not work, a way to work into that is to have 2 blocks by your side. 2 blocks by your side. And you can just practice picking up. That's an option as well. So, right leg up and over, hands on blocks, and then pick up. Nice. Now we're going to do the other leg because we wouldn't want to leave here crooked. Take the left leg, draw the knee in, sit up super tall. Now pick the shin up, carry that left leg up and over. If you're using blocks, your hands go on the blocks. Maybe you just lift your bottom up today. Maybe your bottom comes just an inch up and goes back down. No worries, but get elevated to that higher level. Ekahasta Bhujan Asana. Lower back down. Beautiful. Now, if you've got your blocks, kind of set them to the side. Bend the left leg and create a little carrier for the right leg. Yeah, just take it into a little rock, side to side. Lot of hip action. Now, if you prefer this kind of carrier where you rock it this way. Yeah, open up that right hip. Yeah, just massage it. Just a little side to side. Nice. Now, lower it down and reverse it. Pick up the left leg. Right heel goes in. Maybe you create the same kind of carrier. You might notice if one side's a little tighter than the other, or maybe you create that carrier that's kind of a hammock style. Breathe. Now, go ahead and land that leg, creating a diamond shape. Diamond shape. Walk your hands towards your feet and then lengthen your spine as you bow down over your legs. Now walk yourself back up and lengthen your legs out and move right on to your back. Finding happy baby. Hands to the outside edges of your feet. Just rocking a little bit side to side. Now take the right leg, knee to knee, bending both legs. Hands, reach to the feet, push the feet into the hands. Does anybody feel anything in the hips? Gomukhasana, cow face. Push the feet into the hands and open the hips. Breathe. If that doesn't work, no worries. Perhaps pigeon pose. But we are opening the hips. They say we hold a lot of emotional stuff in our hips. So breathe into it, finding ways to release the energy that is stuck. Now, unravel and reverse, opposite leg on top. Feet push into hands, hands into feet. Super slowly unravel. Soles of feet together. Knees go wide. Left hand on your heart. Right hand on your belly. Supta Baddha Konasana. One of the most amazing hip openers there is. So just take 3 full rounds of breath. If this were too much, know that you could always plant your feet at the width of your mat and tip your knees in toward each other. Now, from this place, lengthen your legs out. They can go wider than your hips. Your feet can just splay open. Your palms can face up toward the sky, toward the heavens. Just let your shoulder blades draw together on your backside and move your body into Shavasana, our final resting pose. So you begin to slow down the cadence of your breath. giving yourself full and complete permission to rest. Now, if you have the opportunity today to stay right here 5, 10, 15 minutes, just always know that's an option. You can just turn the video off. But if you're coming with me, I'm just going to very gently invite you back into your day with movement of your hands around your wrists and your feet around your ankles. Then with bent knees and you pull them in, you roll over onto your right side, nice and slow, taking you into that fetal position. And from that place, assist yourself up using your hands, your forearms, and bring yourself back to a comfortable, easy seat, full circle, right back where we began. Sweep your arms out and up on the inhale. Carry all that is good. We think about the good things. We remember the good things. Seal into your heart that status of ambassador of love as you let your purpose be solidified, that single-minded purpose, practicing being love. Seal it in. It'll bring peace. It will bring joy. It will bring love into your family, into your life, and most importantly, into the lives of others. So look up and let's finish off with one Om to home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.